If the sun don't shine today, and the rain do pick up in the morning, will you be in my bed?
Hey guys, ciao, buongiorno, konnichiwa, ni hao, wherever you come from, wherever you're watching this video from, I hope you're having a great day. Today, SaraStyles has a new video for you that I'm really excited about. I recently got back from a trip with my family to Norway, Germany, Italy, and Austria. If you have not checked out my vlogs yet, please go check out those videos. While I was in Italy, I had to stop at my favorite Italian makeup store, Kiko, and I bought a couple of items, and also I discovered a new store called Wycon Cosmetics. So I bought a lot of things from both of those stores, and I decided to make a whole look inspired by the products that I bought. This is kind of a two-part video. I'm doing a haul of all of these items that I purchased, and then I wanted to make a look using the actual products. If you like this video, check out the other one for more details on all of the products that I used, and I hope you enjoyed the video. Let's do this dang thing. It's approximately 9 a.m. so I have some coffee at Bunny Sippy Sippy. My intention with this video was to do like a full face of Italian makeup. I didn't buy like every single item. Honey, that would break the bank. So I came up with a look from the makeup that I got, and be in mind, I have never used this makeup before. I've swatched a couple things. I think I used one or two of the Kiko products. I hope everything matches my skin. I hope everything ends up looking good. If not, I'm sorry. I went ahead and moisturized my face with the Neutrogena Hydro Boost Water Gel. This is the one that has sunscreen in it because it's the summertime and I'm in the sun and everything. I'm gonna start off with using the Professional Primer. Yes, honey, this is some good stuff. I'm still extremely jet lagged, and so I woke up like super early this morning and I was like, hey, I'll film a video. Like, why not? I think I've literally used this in every single makeup tutorial I have ever put on my channel, but I'm using the LA Girl Pro Conceal in the green to color correct my redness, because girl, I don't ever think I'm gonna not have redness. It's just like one of those things. It's just like in my identity. How many times can I say like? Oh my god, I'm out of breath. Just ran to my room to get that concealer. Okay, now I'm gonna blend with my beauty sponge. Try not to look naked. All right, that should be good. So first, well, I just dropped it. I'm such a mess. The first Italian makeup product I'm gonna be using is from Wycon. I guess it's just called the Natural Skin Foundation. It says Effetto Seta. Effetto Seta. Effetto Seta. Effetto Seta. I'm putting a dollop on the back of my hand, and then I'm just gonna go straight in with my beauty blender on my hand and then put it on my face. Usually I dot it all over my face and then I blend it in, but recently I've been doing it this way and I think I like it a lot better. I think it's just a lot easier to build up the color when you do it this way. I'm really liking this foundation so far. Actually, it's giving me really good coverage and it's nice and dewy, which your girl loves because I am dry as the Sahara. Now I'm going to take the Wet n Wild concealer, the Photo Focus concealer that has been my holy grail recently. I think I've also used this in pretty much every video I've put on YouTube. So I'm just going to conceal in the normal way that I always do. And I'm going to blend that in with my beauty sponge. Now for powder, as per usual, I'm going to be using the Laura Mercier translucent powder. Woo! I'm actually really impressed with this foundation so far. I was not sure how the quality of this makeup was going to turn out because the makeup at these two stores is so cheap. Like, I think this foundation was only like 7 euros, which is probably like a little more than that in dollars, which is like insane for the quality that I'm seeing right now. So I'm really satisfied with it. Next is bronzer, and I purchased a bronzer from Kiko. It's called the Flawless Fusion bronzing powder, and I'm just going to be using this double-ended bronzer brush. So to kind of do a little bit of contour, I'm going to use the angled side and carve out my cheeks. For my forehead and jaw, I'm going to use the fluffier side just so I can cover more area. And then I'm going to use the angled side again to just add a little bit to the sides of my nose. I'm not going to like full on contour my nose, but I like to add a little bit of color just because sometimes if you put bronzer everywhere else and not on your nose, it can look like really white and weird. So I don't usually contour because I don't feel like I need that, or I don't feel like that looks great on me, but just add a little color. So I'm the queen of blend. So I'm going to go back in with my powder brush and just kind of sweep back over that bronzer to make sure that everything is blended. There's no harsh lines. That is my pet peeve, is when people don't blend in their contour, honey. So I'm pretty sure I've used this in a lot of past videos also, but this is actually a really great blush. It's by e.l.f. and it's in the color Candid Coral. It's really pretty. Since it's like summertime, I like to look a little bit more bronze, but I do feel like blush adds just a little bit of a nice natural color. So I just filled in my eyebrows with the Anastasia Brow Wiz in the color Taupe, like I always do. I feel like I do the same exact thing every time, but listen, I'm new at this. I'm gonna try to get new products. I'm working on it. I'm getting there. I don't have $1 trillion to buy every single high-end beauty product though. I also set my brows with the Wet n Wild Mega Clear Mascara. Before I start with the eyeshadow, I'm just gonna use my Photo Focus Concealer as a primer for my eyeballs. I always call my eyelids my eyeballs. I'm not dumb. I know that these are my eyeballs, but I guess I'm just funny like that. It is very important to set your primer or concealer or whatever you use as a base for your eyeshadow. The powder kind of creates a barrier between the two so that your eyeshadow goes on really smoothly, and of course nothing will crease. Alright, so when I was in the Wycon store, I noticed that they had a lot of these little palettes, and they had this deal where if you got this palette and bought 6 shades, you got like some percentage off. So I was like, honey, I'm always up for a deal, so I went for it. So these are the colors. I'm so excited about them. I'm gonna start by using the warm pinky shade actually as a transition shade with this big fluffy brush by BH Cosmetics. I'm not mad at it. I'm really not. Okay, girl. I'm up for it. I'm loving the blendability. I'm loving the pigment. I'm feeling good about it so far. Next, I'm going to go in with this Kiko eyeshadow that I purchased. It's the Kiko High Pigment Wet and Dry Shadow in number 10. It doesn't have like a color or like a shade number, but this is just kind of a neutral warm brown. So I'm just gonna go in with a little bit of this and start deepening up the eye. So the look I'm going for is a halo eye, and I want it to be a little bit purpley, a little bit gray. I was inspired by one of the shadows that I purchased at Wycon. So now that I've put that brown, I'm just gonna blend it all out to make sure that there are no harsh lines. And I'm just taking a clean blending brush. The color that inspired this look, it's kind of a purple champagne. The color doesn't really show up as well on camera, but it's kind of a cool purple, and it's very shimmery, and it's so gorgeous. And I'm gonna start creating that halo effect. I'm gonna leave the very center blank so that I can put a light shimmery shade. I'm just gonna kind of start incorporating this color. Are you seeing this? You seeing this? I'm seeing this. And I'm going to go back in with this kind of custardy pink shade. I'm just going to kind of diffuse the crease a little bit just to make sure that I sustain that really blended look. Immediately when I saw this purple shade in this palette, I thought of the Naked 3 palette, which I use all the freaking time because your girl got green eyes and it really complements green eyes. But I specifically thought of this gray shade called Dark Side. So I'm going to use this shade to start to deepen up the halo, girl. Baby, let me see a halo. Let me see a halo. Halo. So with that color Dark Side, I'm going to be using this. It's kind of like a big pencil brush. It's really dense, so it's good for packing on those dark colors in those small areas. So like I said, I'm going to start deepening up this halo with this Dark Side. Let me see a halo. I need to stop. Okay, I'm not liking this brush. Okay, so I'm going to opt for a more dome-shaped brush and kind of see if this works. That just was not my cup of tea. Time to blend, my bee. Sometimes my camera just randomly stops recording. Like, why? Like, are you just done with life? Did you just say, oh, sorry, like, I'm over it? Now for this center part of my eye that I've been keeping blank, I'm going to put this color in my Wycon palette, the one that's kind of a champagne-y pink. And I'm just gonna use my finger to pack that on the center because you want this color to kind of explode, honey. Oh, that's pretty. That is pretty. On top of that, I'm gonna use this Kiko shadow. It's just a very shimmery whitish cream because I just really want this to stand out. So I'm gonna add that on top of that other shade. Now what I'm gonna do to really try to add more pigment to the center of my eye, I'm gonna take this flat synthetic brush by BH Cosmetics and my Urban Decay All Nighter setting spray. And I'm gonna spray this brush so that I can get some of that good pigment. Okay, here we go, honey. Yes. So I'm gonna take that purple shade that we have been working with right here on a pencil brush, and I'm just gonna line my whole bottom lash line with this. Then I'm going to go in with this shadow that I used for the high point of my eye, and I'm gonna put it in my inner corner. And I'm also gonna put it on my brow bone. Alright, you guys, now I have lashes and mascara on. I used the L'Oreal Telescopic Mascara to blend my falsies, and I also put it on my bottom lashes. I'm super excited about the highlighter that I purchased. I got a Wycon highlighter. This is what it looks like. It's humongous. And it's called the All Over highlighter. It is a kind of a marbled highlighter. And it's just humongous, and it's meant to be used kind of all over your body. So I'm going to use it to highlight my face, and I chose an off the shoulder top so that I could highlight my chest. So I am just going to dust my fan brush in this highlighter. Wow. Oh my god, you guys. I don't know if you can see that on camera, but holy cannoli. It is showing up more gold on my face than it looks in the pan. I'm gonna do the tip of my nose, a little bit on the bridge of my nose. Yeah, girl, that smells good. Cupid's bow, a little bit on the chin, a little bit above the brow. Pretty much just dunk your whole face in it and you'll be Gucci. Alright, so now I'm going to put this on my shoulders. I love this look, especially in the summertime when someone is wearing an off the shoulder top or a sleeveless top and their chest just looks like bomb, and you're like, wow, who dunked you in glitter? But like in a good way, you know? And now I'm gonna do the collarbones. Now that I'm glowing to the gods, it's time for lips. So I purchased these two long-lasting liquid lipsticks from Wycon. This one is more of a nude, even though it looks pretty dark on camera. And then this one is kind of more of a pinkish plum color. I think I'm actually gonna go for the more nude color, even though you'd think naturally you'd go for the more pink if you did a purple look. But I'm just gonna see how this looks. Wow, I love this consistency. I think I like it. I'm not mad at it. I think I'm into it. Alright, last but not least, I'm gonna finish it off with the Urban Decay All Nighter Setting Spray. I hope you guys enjoyed watching this video. I had a lot of fun making it. I'm really glad that I got to purchase all these new products and try them out on camera for you. Shout out to Kiko and Wycon Cosmetics, because right now I'm impressed. So far I am very impressed. I'm loving everything that I purchased, and I think that the look turned out pretty well. So if you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up, and I hope SaraStyles made you smile. Subscribe to my channel, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!